Hey guys, a quick video on my new and improved remote line. So this is a stock Ninja remote line that has some changes. First thing I did is I removed the original ASA. This is the original ASA, so you can see Ninja stamped. This line right here, this fitting would go into here, and you would have to reach behind your back and screw this knob in to press on the tank valve to get the air going. And on this side, this fitting wasn't here. There was a piece here. It's called the slide check. Basically, it's a valve that allows you to disconnect the air between the marker and the hose. The hose stays pressurized. It's not it doesn't have a pressure relief. So when you disconnect it, you'll have a little pop, some air coming out of your marker. And I'm not 100%. I think it doesn't depressurize the marker either. Anyways, when you disconnect this, your hose will still be pressurized, and the O-rings on the slide mechanism would wear out very quickly because they're constantly under pressure. So I replaced the ASA with this Trinity ASA, and this is actually on-off ASA with the drain function. So the hose gets depressurized as well as the marker itself. I also eliminated the slide check, which allows me to have a much shorter rigid line that sticks out the marker. So this would go in here, and this would go into the marker ASA. And before, the slide check is about this big, so it'll add another 2.5 inches of rigid line. So overall you'll have about 4 or 5 inches of rigid line sticking out of your foregrip, which kind of defeats the purpose of the remote line. And I don't like the fact that if you fall or something and it'll snap off, then the hose will beat the crap out of you when it starts flailing with the air coming out of it. So, and then I repurposed the original ASA from the remote line for my pressure tester. This gauge is unfortunately broken. The hand is catching onto the little screw here. So, but this allows me to, I use it in conjunction with my remote line. What I would do is screw this in here and put this on the tank, and I'll turn it on and off, on and off, on and off, and every time I turn it on, I look at the gauge to see how far the hand would travel, and this way I can see how consistent the tank regulator is, and also I can see what the actual output pressure is, because each manufacturer has different output pressure preset, and also older regulators are very inconsistent. So the Ninja regs would be about here. I think they're 750, and some of the no-name regs that go 800, 820 or so, or maybe sometimes as low as 600, depending how old they are and what type of mechanisms inside the regulator. So this gauge is pretty cheap. You can buy it from a local supplier, probably that supplies stuff for compressors and hydraulics. That's it. That's my custom remote line.